When you are asked to practice something, you probably think of it as going over something you have already learned, so it becomes better known or habitual. As musicians, this is really important because we all know what it's like if we come back to a piece of music after a long time. So yes, this kind of practice is vital, but it's actually just a very small part of it. Let me explain. If we reframe the word practice as something that a practitioner does, it becomes suddenly something rather more. The definition of a practitioner is a person who is actively engaged in an art, discipline, or profession. So for a practitioner, practice is about adding and improving as well. It's about aiming for the next level, so a practice session becomes rich, directed, and purposeful. How can you apply this to yourself as a piano practitioner? Do you practice to tide things over until your next lesson? Or do you practice to dial things up a notch? Do you do a mixture? So basically, view your practice sessions as opportunities for improvement. This could mean building familiarisation of the next section of your music, but it's more likely to mean aiming to improve the flow of perhaps just a few bars. One session focusing on these things won't necessarily lead to immediate success, but you can't build a wall from the top down. Know that your quality practice of those few bars is getting you there, and be satisfied, be pleased. I love this quotation by John Link. He says, "The slower you go, the faster you get there." It's so simple, and nothing is more true when applied to music practice. It is a loaded quotation because he is, of course, talking about regular practice, but with careful, slow diligence to play correctly from the start. He is also saying that this kind of practice will mean no bad habits, so no backward reworking will be needed. It's common knowledge that ingrained bad habits take twice the time and effort to unlearn than what it takes to learn them. So it baffles me why so many piano players rush their learning of their music. It sounds weird, but it's actually quicker to be slower. Whole books have been written about this, so it really is a huge topic. But hopefully I'm describing what a beneficial practice session should be like, and it should never be difficult or hard. Your teacher will be providing you with practice targets before your next lesson, but might not have time to explain how to practice them. So always check you have a practitioner's mindset every time you settle in at the piano. It's all about quality, not quantity. Be a piano practitioner, not just a piano player.